Hello, good morning. How are you all? Yes, I know you all are fine. So let's start with a new chapter, new day, new chapter. That is sports and history. Last time we started this chapter, 2-3 topics we covered. 2-3 topics we covered. And let's have a quick recap of what we have done in our last class. So before that, let me tell you all, please remove your textbook, notebook, and your writing material so that you can just note down the doubts, query, questions, whatever you have. Okay, so just open that. Okay, let's have a quick recap what we have done last time. Last time we started with the what is sports. That is, sports is a combination of entertainment and physical exercise. There are so many entertainment medium. In our previous session we have seen there are so many entertainment medium: painting, dancing, music, and drama. So many. So like that, sports is also a entertainment medium, but here along with your entertainment there is a proper exercise also, proper physical exercise as well, right? And that we have also seen that earlier hunting was very important sports. Hunting, why? Because in hunting, people, they were having the entertainment also, exercise also, and along with that they were hunting was their food. They used to hunt and eat, right? So that is a kind of livelihood. Then we have seen the ancient game, that is such as games of dice, wrestling, horse and chariot races, and chess. Dice, that is dyut. In Sanskrit it is known as dyut, dice game. Then wrestling, horse chariot, and all. Then we have seen the importance of sports. Then after that, types of sports. We have two types of sports: indoor games and outdoor games. In that we covered the chess, and in outdoor games, that is the national and the international games. National games. Then now yes, also along with that we completed the adventurous games also. Adventurous game, that is the ice skating, skiing, hockey, ice hockey. All these are the adventurous games. Now let's move on to the next concept: sports competitions. Yes, in in today's session there are so many students who like sports, and they also go for competition. They also do they also win with that. Here, sports competition is of various types. That is a worldwide phenomena. Sports competition like Olympics, Asian Games, also known as Asiad. Yes, students, please mark that. It is one of your fill in the blanks. It can be asked that Asian Games is also known as dash. So you are supposed to write down Asiad. Okay. So the this one, competitions like Olympic, Asian Games is also known as Asiad, Paralympic or Special Olympic for disabled people. Just now we had Olympics and India won so many medals. So Asian Games in that, and in Paralympic, Special Olympic for disabled people. Yes, students. Olympic is for proper perfect person. Okay, that they don't have any kind of disability, but also we give opportunity to the disabled people also. Like for example, they are disabled by leg, disabled by hand or eye, or many thing is there. So they can also stand equally with the other people for the competition. So Paralympic or the Special Olympics for the disabled. Then the Cricket World Cup. Yes, I don't think so there are any boy in this session who doesn't like cricket, and especially many of us don't want to leave the program of Cricket World Cup. So all these are organized on a regular basis every year, every 4 year, or a proper interval. Right. So also the international competition for many other sports like hockey, wrestling, chess, etc. are organized on a grand scale. In India, hockey and the cricket are very popular. Hockey is our national game. Yes, students, cricket is not our national game, okay? Hockey is our national game. Hockey is our national game. Competition of all these games are organized at a local, city, taluka, district, state, national and international level. Sports person who perform well in national and international competition have good career prospects. So students, like in your school also, first you all have competitions among yourself, then you have at a inter-school competition, then this one at a district level, then at a city level, state level, national, international, right? So the person who goes on a national and the international level, they have a very, very good career as a sportsmanship, as a sports person. Then next one, globalization of sports. Yes, students, many, you all might have heard about and you all have studied also what is globalization, isn't it? That is the business or any kind of give and take relation at a national level, sorry, at a worldwide level. Like one country can go and do the business in the other country, like that. So here, globalization of sports, the field of sports in the 20th and 21st century was naturally influenced by the process of globalization. The international matches of the various sports like cricket, football, lawn tennis can be watched on a television in any corner of the world. Thus, the citizen of the non-participant countries can also enjoy these matches. For instance, the World Cup winning match played by Indian cricketers was watched by the cricket fans all over the world. Sports fans scattered all over the world have significantly affected the entire structure of the sports economy. Fans watch the matches for the entertainment, industrial and commercial companies look at it as a good opportunity to advertise their wear. Retired sports person also have an opportunity to participate as a commentators. So students here, that is, when did this concept of globalization of sports expanded? They influenced a lot the people. How it we started playing at a global level? These things happened between 20th to 21st century. Yes, that is from 90s till year 2000. Okay, so between this period, we started getting influence towards more towards the process of globalization, right? And here, then the international matches, not necessary that is cricket only. We have football, we have lawn tennis, and many more. All these are played at a international level, at a global level with so many countries. And it is not that if the match is going on in Australia, so only the Australian people can watch that. If it is happening in England, then only those people can watch that. No. Because of the globalization, each and every person in any corner of the world, they can watch the match. And no countries will be behind. Each and every country participate in such competitions. Okay, so yeah, and this one, and it is also not like that that only the cricket fans are in India only. football fans are in only England only. No, in each and every country there are fans of that particular sports. So here they are scattered all over the world, and most importantly it affected the structure of the sports economy. Yes students, as the number of fans increases towards that particular game, that game is not only a game, it can be seen in many aspects. It can be seen as a sports economy also, as a entertainment part, as an industrial and the commercial purpose. Like for example, advertisement, the sports material, then and many more business are involved in that, right? And it's and also apart from the players, the retired players are also involved as a commentary, as a coaching, as a guidance. Many are involved in that. Okay, so here till here this was the this was all about the globalization of sports. Now, game materials and toys. Yes, if I want to play game, then I want a material. Without material, how can I play? Yes, let's see to it. The means and the equipments for the entertainment and the education of children are called toys. Here, if children wants entertainment, then they want toy. For children, entertainment means toys. Whatever, if any different kind of toy they see in the market, they want it. Yes, right students, na? So here, and also as well, toys are also helpful for the education purpose. Like for example, small kids are there, then there are the fruits basket, plastic fruits. Okay, you can teach them. Then lion, tiger in a toy form. Then in that also you can teach. Then the puzzle game. So many games are there which are used for the teaching purpose. Then all these are called as toys. So students, please underline these lines. The means and the equipments for the entertainment and the education of the children are called toys. When you will write this answer, so or you can get what is meant by toy. So you have to write this. So please underline that. Clay toys has been found in archaeological excavation. These toys were fashioned either by hands or by using molds. So here, clay toys students, what is that? मिट्टी के toy, मिट्टी के खिलौने. Okay, that are the clay toys. All these are found in the archaeological excavation, and it was fashioned either by hand or by using molds. So it is not that students ki nowadays only we started playing toys and all. पहले ये सब चीजें नहीं थी. No, that time also kids were there, they also wanted to play. So that time plastic or this soft toy and all these were not there. They used to make toy with the clay, doll, then car and all, wheel, so many things. That is why toy. Even you can see the small girls, they play kitchen set, small utensils made up of clay, right? So all these are, so we can say that all these toys were either made by hands or by using molds. Molds, that is, already the shape is there. You just put the clay, dry it, and remove it. You will get the perfect shape. So students, you can imagine that the earlier people, they were so creative and talented. They used to make the clay toys with hand, isn't it? Dolls are mentioned in the ancient Indian literature. A Sanskrit play by Shudraka is named by Mrichakatika. It means a clay chart. So we have found the proof in the archaeological excavation also, and also we have found it in our literature also, that is in the written part. In the written literature, ancient literature, we have seen a concept of doll. So just imagine that how old the concept of doll is. A Sanskrit play that is drama by Shudraka. Shudraka is a name of a lady who has organized this play named as Mrichakatika. Mrichakatika means a clay chart, right? Clay chart as in like there are the concept of doll. They are doing that play with the clay toys. So this drama was all about that. So these are the games and the material. Now let's see the toys and the history. Now here we are actually applying history, that is applied history, to how toys are mentioned in our this one in our history. Toys can throw light on history and technological development. We can also get a glimpse of religious and cultural tradition through them. As a part of traditional Diwali celebration in Maharashtra, model forts are made. Clay images of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and his soldiers, and also people and animals, are placed on these model forts. This tradition keeps the memory alive of the important role of the forts in the history of Maharashtra. So here, students, how toys and our culture, our tradition is related. Toys and our culture tradition is very closely related. Here, so when we talk about the toy, we also go back to history and also the technological development. Here, as a religious part, we can see that in Diwali celebration, Maharashtra model forts are made. That Shivaji Maharaj ka murti, then fort, then horses, then the soldiers. The full model is prepared. That is a culture of Maharashtra, right? And also that is it keeps the memory. Yes, students, sources of history, these concept, the clay toy, then the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj murti, then the fort and all, it passes from one generation to another, and we keep our culture, tradition, our history alive, right? Now also, if you will ask any child also, he will explain, yeah, this one fort is this, right? Then an ivory doll by Indian craftsmen was found in the excavation of Pompeii, and ancient in Italy. It is dated to 1st century CE. The artifact throw lights on the Indo-Roman trade relation. The toys found in the archaeological excavation can tell us about the cultural contacts between the nations in ancient times. Yes, students, so here we also come to know the relation between two countries. Here in Italy, in the excavation of Pompeii, an ivory doll is found. Yes, student, ivory doll, हाथी के दांत का doll banana, right? The teeth of elephant, from that is ivory. So from that ivory, the doll is made, and that doll is found in the excavation of Pompeii in Italy. So, and from the research and all, it came to know that this belongs to 1st century. Yes, students, right now we are in 21st century, and that doll is belongs to 1st century. So that time, we were having Indo-Rome trade relation. From India, that doll was exported to Rome. So these, from that excavation, we came to know that, oh, what was the relation between India and Italy? So there's a toy found in archaeological excavation. It tells about the cultural contacts between the nation in ancient times. That is really very beautiful. Now, sports, literature, movies. Yes, I am damn sure that it's hardly one or two rare case, okay, that they don't like the movies on sports, right? So here, sports, literature, and movies on the sport, right? So here we are having many books also, many movies also, which is on the basis of sports. Publishing of books and encyclopedias of sports is newly developing enterprise. The history of Malakhamb has been recently published. There is an encyclopedia on the subject of exercise. Some years ago, there was a sports magazine named Shatkar. There is ample literature available in English on sports. Some television channels are exclusively devoted to sports. Yes, students. Here, the publishing of books and encyclopedias is a newly developing enterprises. Here, there are many companies, many entrepreneurs that they are focusing on only publishing the books on the sports. Either they are giving you the guidance, knowledge, diet, or the story of great sportsmen, right? So it is a newly developing enterprises. Then also the history of Malakhamb student in this one national games, national and the international games, we have seen the Malakhamb, a pole, and the sportsman they are climbing on it. That is Malakhamb. It was recently published. Earlier, it was not available in our literature, but now it is published. And also, there are the encyclopedias. Students, last time when we were doing the mass media concept, I already taught you what is encyclopedia, right? If you still didn't understand, then please mark the doubt. We will discuss later. So there are also encyclopedias on the subject of exercise, like for which sports you are going, then which kind of exercise you have to do, which kind of diet you have to follow. So all these are written in the encyclopedias. Some years ago, there was a sports magazine named Shatkar. Before that, there was hardly any magazine, but it was very renowned. And ample literature available in English on sports. And also some television channels are exclusively devoted to sports. Like, for example, Star Sports. And I don't watch much sports, but you all must be knowing, right? So students, please mark your this as a assignment. You have to note it down, all the sports channel. Yes, so that is again a commercial part which is related to the sports. Recently, some movies on sports and the biographies of the players have been released in various languages. For instance, the film Mary Kom and the Dangal. Mary Kom is the first Indian female boxer to participate in the Olympics and to win a bronze medal. Dangal is based on the life story of the Fogart sister, who were the first Indian female wrestlers to win gold medals at the various international competition. Yes, students, the movies also, it motivates us. Yeah, entertainment also, motivation also, and the sports knowledge also, and how much hard work these people have done, how much struggle they have done, right? Things were not easy for them, but still they cope up with it. They fought with it, right? And so here they are given the two examples of Mary Kom And the Fogart sister, how in the field of boxing and the wrestling, they got the gold medal. And Mary Kom, she won at the Olympic. Not a joke. The process of making a movie requires deep study of a particular period of the movie story, language, dressing style, social life, etc. of the period. Students of history are well trained to do the research of these kind. Knowledge of the history of sports is also essential for writing articles in the various publications like encyclopedia, newspapers, sports magazine, etc. Yes, students, like last time also, in each and every part we have seen that what all the opportunities are available for that particular field which is related to history. Here also, if any person, any of you all who are doing the higher study in history, yes, and so you can involved in this. That is, again, it is an opportunity. Again, it is an opportunity. So students of history, they have the knowledge of the this one, how the things were there that time, the period, the people, the environment, the costume, the struggle, the society system. Like in Dangal movie, you have seen that how the girls were going for the wrestling, to people were not happy. They were creating the obstacles, right? So here you can all show that. The next one, sports and the professional opportunities. Although sports and the history appears to be distant as a subject, there is a close tie between them. Students of history can find many opportunities in the field of sports journalism. One needs to resort to the history in order to write articles, reviews about the sports events like Olympics and Asiad, or the national and the international matches. So here, students, you can closely relate the sports and history. If you're going for the higher studies in history, you like the subject history, so it is a very distant subject, very close. So you can get opportunities in the sports journalism. In cricket and all, you might have seen that journalists are going and asking the sportsmen about their struggle, about their hard work, and even getting the news of the sports. That is a sports journalism. And here you have to be updated with the history in order to write the articles, reviews about the various national and the international games. Expert commentators are in demand during the sports matches. An expert commentator needs to have a good knowledge of the history, statistics, previous records, eminent players, historical anecdotes, etc. related to the concerned game. Knowledge of history is useful for them. So here, again, the expert commentators, you know, Kapil Dev and the Sidhu also, they are the expert commentator. So if they have the knowledge of history, the statistics, the anecdotes, all these things, so it will be very, very useful for them. Matches of various sports like cricket, football, kabaddi, chess, etc. are shown live on the television on the various channels. The role of the professionals who track and keep the record of these telecasts from the various channels has become a very important now. The sports channels continue to telecasting the round the clock. There are many professional opportunities available in these fields. So again, the keeping the record of all the matches is also a great opportunity. So here, whatever game at the national and the international happens, so keeping the track, keeping the record of it, again, it is a very good professional opportunity available in this field. Then, referees are an essential factor of sports matches. Trained referees are required to pass qualifying examination. Qualified referees can work at the district, state, national, and the international level. The government and the private sectors are trying to promote sports. There are the scholarships offered to the sports person. there are reserved seats for them in the government and the private establishment. So here, students, all of you all must be knowing referees. In during wrestling, boxing matches, you have seen referees. Yes, even in the football also, basketball also, referees. So they are very essential in sports matches. And here, it is not that anyone can go and become the referee. No, referee have to clear the exam. Then only they can become a referee. And they play a very important role at a district, national and international level competitions. And earlier, government or the private sectors, they were not providing the great opportunities or promoting or scholarship to the sports person, but nowadays they are promoting the sports very well, because many things, commercial, entrepreneurship, then advertising, marketing, so many things are involved into it. That is why they are promoting it. So students, here we completed the chapter with sports and professional opportunities. Let's have a quick recap what we did. Previous class, we completed the meaning of sports, importance of sports, types of sports, that is indoor and the outdoor game, then adventurous game, that is ice skating, ice hockey, then sports competitions, that is Olympic, Paralympic, local, national, international level games. Then we did the globalization of sports, then games and material toys, toys and history, sports literature and movies, how it is related. Here is your assignment. You have to discuss the hardship of the sports person have to face while training for the sport with the help of the information gathered through movies and literature. I know you all might have not read any book on the sports, no issue, but I'm sure that you all have watched the movies of all the sports related. So you have to write down that which kind of hardship they have to face, how they were doing their training, right? Even the Sania Nehwal, on her also movie has come. So you have to write all that and submit it to your respective class teacher. Okay? Now, question your doubt session. Any question, any doubt, any query, please, you're welcome. Students, please raise your hand, unmute yourself and ask the question. Yes, students.
Students, please raise your hands.
Kriti.
Ma'am, can you please see?
She has raised her hand. Yes, dear, please ask your doubt.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please explain globalization of sports in short?
Globalization, do you know the meaning of globalization?
Ma'am, how past, say, future may coming?
Globalization means, that is normal meaning of globalization, that earlier we were not doing the business in any other country. Like for example, if Tata is there, so Tata was doing the business in India only, but as an Indian. But due to globalization, we can go to any country and do the business, right? Even the foreign countries can come to India. India can go to foreign countries, like that. So similarly, globalization of sports means that we can go to any country and take part in the competitions. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks, Kirti, for clearing the doubt. Yes. Any other child? Any doubt? Yes. Yes. Vijay. Yes, dear. Please ask. Okay. So, no doubt you all have.
And no one is raising their hands.
Okay, ma'am.
Can
Shall I stop here?
yeah, okay.
Okay. Thank you, students. Please study. Exams are very near. Complete your notebook, complete your assignment, and study well. Okay? Yes, students. Bye. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Stay continued for next lecture. Science as usual. Be ready with your science textbooks and notebooks.